There are some things that we do in our childhood we never forget. Though they appear silly or insignificant in retrospect, the memory of them stays with us, and a familiar place or a similar incident triggers the memory and refreshes those incidents in our minds. One such incident is the day I got lost. I must have been about 5 or 6 years old then. My parents had brought me to Sentosa for a picnic. We had had a really enjoyable time exploring the island on the monorail and on foot. After lunch, I kept insisting to my parents to take me on the nature ramble up to Mount Imbaya. It was a long, upward climb through a woody area, and Father said that we should rest for a while before attempting it. But I was impatient. While my parents were deeply engrossed in conversation, I quietly slipped off to venture up the trail on my own. Assuming an air of bravado, I followed the big arrows that showed the way. But soon, I realized I was lost. I was terrified. I imagined monsters and dragons chasing me. I began to cry. I shouted for my parents. But the path was deserted in the afternoon and nobody heard me. Finally, thirsty and exhausted, I sat down on a rock. Every few minutes I would shout for my parents. I was terrified of being attacked by wild animals. Finally, a Japanese couple found me. They comforted me and brought me out of the forest. They were on their way to hand me to the authorities when my parents found me. They had been looking all over and were frantic with worry. They had alerted the island authorities, who were now combing the island looking for me. I received a good scolding from my father. I felt very stupid for having done such a thing, and all I could do was hug my mother, looking very sheepish. Though it seems so long ago, this incident is one I think I'll never forget. Every time Sentosa is mentioned, Mother will say, "Do you remember the time when you were 5?"